Good morning. Like, I didn't even brush my hair yet. I just woke up like a half hour ago. So this is my update, and I'll do a little Target haul because I didn't need anything, but I bought a couple things. So I miscarried. And it's been a couple weeks now, so I feel much better now. It's just crazy, and even to like think back on it, like I wasn't prepared, I wasn't ready. I live in a small apartment and I don't have that much money, but like, you know, would have made it work. We would have made it work. And like, I had a really bad reaction from my father, and my mom was wonderful about it. I didn't even get to tell my sister yet, and I don't want to label this video as a miscarriage video because she subscribes to my channel. She doesn't watch me, but like she'll see like it pop up on her phone. But anyway, I guess I'll tell you what happened. I do want to get to the gym this morning. Anyway, so 2 Sundays ago, not last Sunday, not the one before that, maybe 3 Sundays ago, went to my dad's for dinner. Thought I'm gonna tell him because the following Friday was my first doctor appointment to check everything out with the baby. I'm like, oh, I gotta tell him, like, you know, I'm pregnant, so went, had dinner, told them. Dad left the house, you know, wanted us to be married. I'm like, it's not 1956, Dad. Like, it, you know, I'm 31 years old. I'm not 16 or 14 or whatever. But so that happened, and I was like so upset, right? So we come home, and we're all cool now. I went over there this 2 days ago. Today's Tuesday, so I went over this past Sunday for dinner again. It was a little awkward, but it's all right. Anyway, so we left their house, came home. I'm like, let's go tell your parents now too, because the only person that really knew was my mom and the people I work with, and his work family. So we went to his parents' house, and his mom was working, so we didn't tell them. Then that night, that Sunday night in the middle of the night, I was having like mild stomach cramps, and my stomach started gurgling and just being weird, but I was just like, well, I'm pregnant, so I've never been like pregnant before, and you know, maybe that's whatever. And then I got up Monday morning to use the bathroom, and I was bleeding, and I knew that a little bit of bleeding could be common in pregnancy, and I started like looking at all the baby center app, like all the different forums of like bleeding during pregnancy. I texted one of my friends who has 2 kids and asked her if bleeding was at all normal, blah blah blah. I called the doctor, and they told me if I'm filling up more than 1 pad an hour, like go to the ER. And I'm like, okay. Well, I was like super upset anyhow, so I'm like crying and crap. I called my mom. My mom was off work, so I went over and hung out with her like all afternoon. I was cramping all day. I was still bleeding. I went and bought pads. I wasn't like overflowing the pads or anything. Like I wasn't bleeding that bad, like, but it was a steady bleed. So all day with her, came home, and around 4 o'clock I started like passing clots, and I'm like, okay, like that can't be good, you know. And I pretty much everything that I had researched and looked up figured I'm having a miscarriage, obviously. So past clots like all night. The cramping was so bad. My dog has to go outside, so give me a second. Okay. So yeah, cramped all night. My boyfriend was so good to me. So good to me. I'm so grateful to have him in my life. And like, I get paranoid for the day that things aren't good or he doesn't love me and everything. But right now, I'm like, enjoy like right now, because right now it's the best thing I've ever had relationship wise. And he was so supportive and just there for me. So it was a lot of emotions. So I called the doctor and they told them I was passing clots. And they moved my appointment up to the following morning, so Tuesday morning instead of Friday. So I go to the doctor, they examine me, pull out some clots. Yeah, so she called it a threatened abortion, so like a threatened miscarriage. Wanted to do blood work and an ultrasound, and I have to let my dog inside now. That's okay. So yeah. So I go get blood work, take vials of my blood, then I go for a paper to go get an ultrasound, wait for the ultrasound. I was at the hospital for like 4 hours. And I was supposed to be working, so I had to move all my people. Go get the ultrasound. This is like TMI. One, it took so long, and I was like paranoid because I thought something else was wrong, and I'm like, what the hell? It took so long, and she's just like digging around in there, and I could just feel myself bleeding out on the table, and like she takes that thing out, and it's just like blood, and that was just upsetting, right? And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, she was nice about it, obviously. Like, I can't help it, but it's embarrassing. Like, you're bleeding, you have blood on everything. And I had to use their bathroom, which was like through another door, and there was a lady, and she's like, just wrap that towel around you. So I'm like holding a towel around me, walking past these ladies, like awkward, to go clean up. So yeah, then I waited to talk to the doctor about my results for everything, and I miscarried, and the good thing was I didn't have to do like a D&C, I think that's what it's called. Like, I didn't have to have surgery, I didn't have to have anything. She said I passed it. And I was just like, they probably thought I had zero emotion because I didn't show any emotion in the hospital, which is crazy because like at home and around my mom or Zach or whatever, like I'm an emotional disaster. But I didn't show any emotion in the hospital, and then I left, and I just like, I drove around for 2 hours and just like cried and listened to Tyler Childers' Lady May. A little bird popped right on my porch in front of me. Because, you know, I had like a name picked out, and I had all these ideas in my head about what would have been. And I was only like 8 weeks. So it was like, you know, a lentil or a blueberry or whatever. But, it's weird because you go from like finding out, and I was like, did not want to do it, but was going to do it. And then, with the support of him and my mom, and then just me thinking all of the good things and being excited for holidays and hoping it brings my family together, and like having this thing that I wanted to love and teach so many things, and I wanted to be the best mom that I could be, until all of a sudden you wake up and you're not, and it's gone. and all your name picking and your thoughts of your baby shower, and I mean, that's stupid, but like I was like, okay, we're gonna have that, like. And then to see, like, one of my old friends from high school, like, we were best friends, and we had a falling out, but, she just had a baby, and I'm like, oh my god, like, it's gonna be close behind her baby, and my other friend had a baby, and Trisha Paytas is pregnant now, and it just, like, it kind of hurts, and I've always, like, it's, like, weird shit always seems to happen to me, and, like, I've never had a normal... Here's me going off on all of my problems, but I've never had a normal, like, girl life. I was always the fat kid. I was just a fat, ugly girl. I never went to a dance. I never had a normal boyfriend. I never, I've not been married. I never had anything remotely, like, regular. And part of me is, like, cool with that, but part of me is just, like, it would be nice to feel like a girl ever. And for some reason, like, I'm, like, really just negative about stuff. Not that I try to be negative for my own self. I'm just, like, worry about all the things that could go wrong, and for some fucking reason I thought to myself, like, this pregnancy is gonna go good. I'm like, I don't think I'll have any problems, like, I'm pretty healthy now, I'm pretty whatever, and I just really thought that, like, I was gonna have a great pregnancy and it was gonna be good. I thought it was gonna be good. I didn't even think, like, I knew that a miscarriage was like 1 in 4 in the first trimester or something like that, and I knew that, but for some reason I just, like, didn't think that was gonna happen to me. But then it did, and now I don't want to say that I'm glad, but I am in a way. It's like, okay, I really wanted to just, like, drink beer and hunt and fish all spring and summer and, have a good time and not be fucking pregnant, which hopefully I don't get pregnant again right away. I heard I was, like, extra fertile or whatever. But yeah, I really don't want to get pregnant again right away, but it's just weird. It's so many emotions. Like, I literally had so many emotions to process so fast, and I was just like a train wreck, and then my eating is just off the chains because of my emotions and just whatever. I mean, life is just insane, and it happened for whatever reason that happened. Like, obviously whatever's meant to be will be, and that's all you can do about it and look at the bright side about it. But it did, like, I was really sad, and it did affect me when I think about it or see babies right now. Every time I see a baby, I'm like, I wonder what our baby would have looked like, but it just is not happening, right? And, like, if you know the song Lady May by Tyler Childers, like, I just thought of my baby, and, like, was, like, wanting to sing that to her. In my mind, I was, like, gonna have a girl, probably. Oh my god. But Now I can have all the coffee I want, because I was like, you're only supposed to have 2 cups of coffee a day. I was really trying to cut back on my coffee, like, take my vitamin every morning, like, I wanted to. Oh well. So, yeah. Now I could go tanning. Oh, man. Literally, I mean, life is just craziness. My life has been. I know that. Shall we see what I picked up from Target that I didn't need to buy? And I don't even, like, I have loose skin from losing weight, and I don't wear tank tops and stuff, but yet I buy them all the time. Like, I wear them under stuff. But anyway, I mean, it was $5. How can you beat that? Pretty sure it's Wild Fable. Yeah. This color reminds me of just a 90s summer. Like, I picture, like, the color pink in this color. And it's probably because my mom had a little Playmate cooler, and it was this color and pink and white. So, yeah. And then when I'm extra tan, like this color on tan skin, are you joking? So, I got that in a size small, actually. I am stoked because I went all last year without sunglasses. Well, I finally found a pair of sunglasses that I dig. I love them. So, yes, I got myself some sunglasses. They're the Wild Fable. Also, yeah, pretty cool. Remind me of the 70s. I need an underwear. I just got 2 pairs of underwear. Okay. And then, like, I'll never, this shirt is so short, and I will never wear it. And I got it in a medium. I would have got a large, but they didn't have. Because I was hoping it would be a little bit longer. I like the way it fits, like, up here. But it makes me look like I have a chest when I don't. And I really like the V-neck. So, like, wearing this little thing under flannels. I mean, it's a cropped, and the arms are so short that, like, I can never take my overshirt off. I wish I had the arms for this shirt, because it'd be cute as fuck. But no. And then I don't know what possessed me to buy this clip, because I almost bought all these little flower clips. I, like, don't even do my hair as it is, but I was obsessed with this clip, and I want to clip my hair up, and it was $5. So how do you beat that? They got me. Target got me. Wild Fable got me. They always get me when I go there. Yeah. And I got, I got bike shorts too. Let me locate those. And I got these bike shorts, which I have, they're the All in Motion brand. They were $16. I got them in a size small. I have ones that are like, these are 7-inch inseam. I have ones that are maybe like 5 or 4 or something like that. And they hit me at the perfect spot, because I have like a weird pudge in the middle of my legs that I must cover at all fucking times. But they roll up like every time I move. So these are not gonna roll up on me. So yeah, there's my Target haul. I wish I could wear those bike shorts right now, but it's 41 degrees today, which is better than what it's been, and it's gonna go up So that's all. Now I gotta go get ready for worky.